y'all, welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome, but where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and today's video is a little bit different. Y'all always see me cleaning up big messes, but today I thought I'd share with you how those big messes get made. My plan today is to take y'all along with me to the grocery store, and I'm going to share my grocery haul. Then I'm going to show you all how I wash and store our veggies, and then I'm going to be preparing dinner. So if you're interested, I hope y'all can stick around and enjoy the video. Y'all always get to see me cleaning up big messes around here, but you never get to see how those big messes get made. So I thought that today I would bring y'all along with me while I prepare dinner. I went grocery shopping and picked up a whole bunch of fruit and veggies, and I thought I'd prepare dinner with you all, so that way you can get a glimpse of how my kitchen always ends up so dirty. But first, a trip to the grocery store. I actually went to a couple of farmers markets first, but after a disappointing trip to the local farmers market, I drove 20 miles round trip to another one, only to find it had been closed down temporarily. So that's how I ended up at the local grocery store. I am so in love with these scarecrows and gnomes. They are so perfect for fall. I was so tempted to buy one of the fall gnomes, but I have to keep reminding myself that even though it would look perfect with all my other fall decorations, I just don't have anywhere to store it all after the holidays are over. So I admired them up on the shelf, and I just had to keep on going. Hey y'all, so I've just gotten back from the grocery store and I thought I'd share with you my little grocery haul. I mainly went for some fresh fruit and vegetables, but I picked up a few snacks as well. My kids would be very disappointed if I came back with only fruit and vegetables and nothing sweet to snack on. So yeah, that's what we got here. So let me show you my little grocery haul. I got 3 loaves of bread. I picked up a pack of hot dog buns and a pack of hamburger buns. I got 4 sweet potatoes, a turnip, a spaghetti squash, some radishes, a watermelon, a gallon of milk, some bananas, 2 cucumbers, 6 ears of corn, a thing of baby carrots, some red raspberries, yellow peaches, red strawberries, black plums, some baby spring mix, some baby spinach, some mandarin oranges, some peach Chobani Greek yogurt, this terrific trio of little potatoes. They're red, purple, and white potatoes. I'm excited to try those tonight. We're going to cut them up, season them, and put some olive oil on them and roast them in the oven. One of my kids' favorites. I got some Honeycrisp apples, some Nutty Buddies, some, butter, and some ice cream. We got chocolate, Moose Tracks, and vanilla. Alright, well that's my little grocery haul. So now I'm going to clean out the refrigerator and get all this put away.
I don't belong in the desert. I've never longed for someone's hand. But when you came straight from nowhere, 1 minute I was over that. We saw the world from the same perspective, though I was there to breathe again. And I went straight for what you wanted, through the desert there and back again. Whenever you need my guidance, whenever I can hold you still, then all we know is when we get there, through anything and back again. And if you knew the way you get me, whatever we were born to do, then all we know is when we get there, the desert won't be anything. I don't have plans for the future, but now I know that you'll be there, the only one thing that matters. I'll go anywhere and back again, right in between, middle of nowhere. Feels like the only place on earth. Whenever you are there beside me, then I know we can do anything. Whenever you need my guidance, whenever I can hold you still, then all we know is when we get there, through anything and back again. And if you knew the way you get me, whatever we were born to do, then all we know is when we get there, the desert won't be anything. Whoa, the desert won't be anything.
I sure do love a clean fridge. Now my goal is just to try to keep it clean. I usually just throw the fruit and veggies in the fridge straight from the store and would just wash as needed. But lately we've been really busy, so I'm trying to pre-wash and prep the produce to make it easier for the boys to grab what they need on the go. I'm using baking soda and cold water to wash the fruit and rinsing it in plain water. I'll dry the fruit before storing in the fridge to help prevent mold. And I find pre-washing and prepping everything in advance helps the boys make better choices when looking for a snack to eat.
You started a fire somewhere deep in my mind. See the barbed wire, the place is grown all wild. 'Cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if they really care. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but let's not go there. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't know how we got here. Oh my, I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight, I'm telling you. Pack up your suitcase, we'll find a new place. We'll cross the border, can't stay no longer in this town. Somehow it Your hope eventually sinks, 'cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if there's a way out. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but I won't have it. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't know how we got here. Oh my, I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight, I'm telling you. Pack up your suitcase, we'll find a new place. We'll cross the border, can't stay no longer in this. I don't wanna waste no time, feel it coming now, it's a sign.
Okay, so now that that's all done, it's time to start preparing dinner. We're having fried chicken tenders, roasted potatoes, stewed cabbage, squash, and corn on the cob. I was really in the mood for some southern cooked vegetables, and I had squash and cabbage that needed to be cooked, and I knew the boys would rather have potatoes and corn, so I cooked a little bit more than I normally would, but at least we will have plenty of leftovers. Fall is right around the corner, but I'm ready for it now. I found some lemons in the fridge that are no good to eat, but would be perfect for a fall simmer pot to bring the smell of fall indoors. So I'm going to cut up 2 apples and 2 lemons and add to a pot of water, and I'm going to add cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, and I would have added vanilla, but I was out. I brought the pot to a boil and then lowered the heat to simmer and allowed the smell to fill the air with all the wonderful spices. I got the recipe for stewed squash from my dad, who I assume got it from his mom because she made the best country vegetables. So you just slice up as many squash as you want, but always more than you think you need because it cooks down to nothing. I caramelized 2 onions until they're dark in color and then add the squash. I season with salt and pepper, stir it around, and cover with a lid. Turn the heat to low and allow to simmer, stirring occasionally. I prefer to cook all the water out of the squash till I have the consistency of mashed potatoes, but you can cook the squash as little or as long as you want. There's no wrong way. Just turn to low and stir occasionally to prevent burning. I got distracted and the temp was a little higher than I wanted, so my squash came out a little on the darker side, but it was still really delicious.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down, and you keep on thinking you could save yourself. But that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. Get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better. You should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned. But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
You can't have a Southern cooked meal without sweet tea. I use 10 Lipton black tea bags and 1.5 cups sugar to make 1 gallon of tea. I bring the water to a boil and then turn off the heat. I then add the 10 tea bags to the hot water and allow the tea to brew for however long you want. It depends on how strong you like your tea. I like a darker tea color. When it's ready, pour the tea into the pitcher and stir in the sugar. Fill to the top of the pitcher with cold water, and that's how I make sweet tea. Roasted red potatoes all the time, but this is the first time we've tried the triple trio of purple, red, and yellow potatoes, so I'm really excited to try them out. They're already pretty small, so I'm just cutting them in half and putting them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I'm then adding olive oil, salt, pepper, rosemary, and thyme. I then roast them in a 350-degree oven until they're tender and golden brown. Spoiler alert, they were delicious. For stewed cabbage, I just chop up the cabbage into big chunks, season with pepper, and cook it in a pan of chicken broth. Cooking time depends on your preference. Just like with the squash, you can cook the cabbage as little or as long as you want.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together, but we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together, to go on together, yeah, to go on together. To go on together. dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history. Find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together.
Now that all the vegetables are cooking, I'm ready to start the fried chicken. The boys requested chicken tenders and nuggets, and I have 4 chicken breasts that I'll cut up and dry off. I'll then dip the chicken into an egg and milk bath, dunk it in flour, salt, and pepper, and fry in vegetable oil till they're golden brown and cooked through. I'm using all-purpose flour seasoned with salt and pepper and eggs and milk whisked together. First I dip the chicken into the egg bath and then cover with flour. I then fry in a cast iron pan with vegetable oil till golden brown and cooked all the way through. I usually use a meat thermometer to make sure the chicken is fully cooked, but unfortunately I don't have one at the moment, so my chicken turned out a little bit dry. I'm always scared of serving undercooked chicken to my kids. My worst fear is making someone sick, so I always tend to overcook my meat just a little bit.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. We were never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time.
Alright y'all, dinner is ready, but the kitchen is trashed. This happens almost every time. I try to clean as I go, but I wasn't able to do that tonight. If I'm cooking something inside the oven and I don't have to stand at the stove to babysit it like a pot of oil, then it's easier for me to clean the dishes as I go. But tonight I was cooking and filming at the same time, and everything got a little bit crazy. Tonight's mess is a little bit overwhelming, but I'm going to go outside, take a little break, and enjoy another beautiful mountain sunset. And then I'll get back in here and get this place cleaned up. Well, that's about it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next one. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
I'll be okay till the sun goes up, yeah. For a little moment, just hold me closer. I'll be okay. We watch the sun go